Hello and welcome to the React lecture series. Today we'll do lecture 9, which is the continuation of the routes creation. So today we'll do the search routes creation using useSearchParams hooks. So this is the React hooks. Um, so this hooks is basically helps you to extract the keywords from the URL. Okay, so we'll extract that and then we'll create the search component in response of the search keyword. Okay, and then we add the navigation link. Okay, so that's we are going to do in this lecture. So use search params is a React hook which actually return two things. One is that objects, the search param objects. Okay, so that's the user defined name, obviously. So the first argument is an object. Okay, and you can initialize with what the objects that's you are targeting for such keyword. Let's say that my property name is name, and then this is the value that we are expecting from the user. Okay, and set such params is to modify the object. Okay, so this is our hooks, and then this is basically will be the center point of this lecture. Okay, so now let's say that if the user search for the name and then give some values here. Okay, so whatever the value the user writes, so let's say that Adam. Okay, then this is the value that you're looking for in our database, which is basically we're using local database, as you mentioned that we don't have connected our database yet. So we'll look for this. So that's why we need to know that what is the keywords that user entered, right? So that's we'll get it from this one. Like if you write search param dot get method and password property, then we get that value, and then so this is a chaining operation. So it's basically see that whether you have some data in that property. Okay, and then this is the dot. Okay, so then it will go and do the lowercase. So it's basically is a chaining operation of if else condition. Okay, so you basically check if that there is a value in the name field, then you do the lowercase, otherwise it's not. So this is a very useful handy tool for React developer. So this is your search text. Okay, and then we will use the filter method because we are searching by the name, not the ID, right? So name could be duplicate, and then we can also search. Let's say that if you just search with a keyword, so it basically will look all the students name which has at least a. Okay, um, so we will return a list of students. Okay, so that's how we use the filter name. Okay, so we use the filter method. So this is our local student database dot filter function, and then it will look for the students with the name which includes the search text. Okay, so it return um, a list of students. So that's it. We initialize the list, and then we basically fill up with the value that we are returning. So that's our students. Now the another thing we also need to do is that we need to create a search text box. Okay, so that user can search here. So that's why we write a input type text. Okay, and then you write the search name, whatever you want to search. So if there is anything changed, right, so we have a on change event, and then the other thing is that the value is registered to the search params dot get name. So whatever the value that you get, okay, in the name, so that we will assign in here. Okay, or if initially it's just empty string. Okay, now if there is anything change happen, okay, it's if you write anything. Okay, so if you write anything, so that the change event happen. If the change event happen, then the name, the object, right, the property, the value will be updated. Okay, so that's why the name property will be updated with the event dot target dot value. Okay, so that's is continuously this object will be updated. Okay, so if you write something and then it's continuously updated. Okay, and then if there is any update happen, then what it will do, it will instantly um, update the name property, right? And when the name property updated, then it's returned that this one, the set of students. Okay, so it will return the set of students, and then these sets of students will do render. Okay, so since this is a list, okay, list of students, so each of the students is an object. Okay, so we use a map method. Okay, and then each of the student who is an object, so we'll just render their ID and the name. Okay, and the other thing is that when you are rendering the ID and name, you also give a link to the students and students ID. So we created a link in the previous class, which is students and student ID. So there was a route created, so you just link to that. So in that case, if you have so you can see all the searched matched student's name and ID, and then also link to the name. So if you click that name, it will basically display the details. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in the coding demo in our next video. So that's it in here, and see you in the next video. Thank you.